Hello, Stefan.
Hey, KhoPhi, what's up?
I'm good, and you?
Doing great.
You know why I'm here?
Yes, 23 and 3 questions.
Yes, good. You got it right. So let's start with your developer life.
Yeah.
How and why did you become a developer?
That's actually interesting. When I was in school, I used to have this battle with my friend. Essentially, we were hacking each other. And then it was more jokes, like just hack you slightly, give you a batch file. And then at some point, he phished my account using PHP. That was crazy. So I asked him about it, and he was like, hey, this PHP, and then I got into it. But I'd already had a passion for it since I was a kid, always wanted to do code. But until PHP, I didn't know what to do to become a developer.
How was the experience with PHP?
It was actually good. Actually, one of the best languages I've used, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it has some features that would help you do less stupid things.
Okay. Do you think developers are fairly compensated in Ghana in general?
No.
Okay. Have you fired somebody before?
Yes.
You are not a Ghanaian, hinting on your name.
Actually, I am half Ghanaian, half German, half Ghanaian, so it depends on what you're looking at.
VS Code versus Atom
VS Code.
versus... You won't let me even
No,
finish.
VS Code. Sublime.
I use VS Code too. I jumped from Sublime. I think
Yes.
VS Code is like a really...
I never even went to Atom. I just went to VS Code.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I started with Sublime. I enjoyed the experience. I decided to try VS Code for like 1 week and see.
And then you never came back.
I've never gone back. Like, it was that good.
Great.
Angular versus React versus Vue.
Vue.
I'm going to fight you on that.
Vue is simpler. It's just much easier.
It is simple.
I think React is extremely bloated. It has too many functionalities that I don't need. And then there's just too much craft around it. Vue is just a simple framework to work with.
I'm hearing good news about Vue these days. And
It is.
I'm really like inclined to try it out.
I've used, apart from Angular, I've used Vue, React. I've used quite a few others, but I still think Vue and Svelte would rank, in my opinion, but I'll still go for Vue, given the options that you gave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Chrome versus Firefox versus Safari versus...
This is tricky. Safari
Opera.
is out completely.
I think Safari is a software, it's not a browser.
It's not a browser. Firefox and Chrome, this is where people hate me. I generally use Chrome because it's just what most people use. Firefox is what I know what most developers go for, but I stopped using Firefox a long time ago.
What are some of your hobbies?
Gaming. That's all I do for hobbies. I play games, video games, and travel.
What kind of video games?
First-person shooters, adventure, storylines. So things like Uncharted, things like Overwatch, stuff like that. That's where you get me. No soccer, no sports games.
Well, FIFA is my thing, so...
No, I don't
Maybe
play
I'll have to play someday on that
No,
and see how to beat you.
You can't beat me. I can defend myself, but I can't score.
Well, what is one superpower you wish for both of your kids?
Curiosity.
They should be curious, eh?
Yes, I think if you're curious, then you can find the answers to anything. So curiosity is the only thing you need.
Describe Accra in 3 words.
Accra. Accra live by plan. So Accra is expensive. It's boring. There's very few things you can do in Accra if it's not drinking and the nightlife. And then traffic. I know Accra is no Lagos, but traffic.
Yeah. Tell us, what's one unpopular opinion you think the world should know about?
Unpopular opinion. This is crazy. It's political, very unpopular.
Okay.
I just don't think people can be different genders from what they're born with.
Okay.
I know.
Yes?
I'm stepping on the hornet's nest, but that's true. It's unpopular. So.
Okay. Good to know. If you weren't a developer, what career would you have gone with?
If I were not a developer, what would I have gone with? Obviously something in the field. I would have wanted to do something where I had to go into the field to do work. I have an agric background, so something farming-ish. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would have done. But
that sounds exciting.
Yes, until computers stole my life, I was very outdoorsy, and I liked activity. So, yeah.
What's the fastest Wi-Fi speed you've ever enjoyed?
Ooh.
And where was it?
I have ever enjoyed the fastest. This is tricky. Well, right now on fiber, I think I hit about 60, 70 on normal
average?
days on average. Fastest would be, and I don't know if it's faster than now, but this was when the Vodafone cafes came out the first time.
Ah, yes.
That was,
I remember those times.
I still remember that because I was downloading a torrent and I literally recorded it moving 1% per second. Like, it took like 100 seconds for a whole video to download. And this is circa like 2010. What was that it? 2010,
Yeah, I think around that time.
Around that
because
time.
that was when like it wasn't mainstream.
It wasn't mainstream, and the internet was insane.
That I remember some good speeds with.
It was insane. Now it's not that good.
Yeah.
So
Now I think the internet we have in our homes
are much better.
way
Even on
much
our
better.
phones,
Yeah.
like we're hitting 20 on a good day. So.
Yes. Do you think someday in the near future, access to internet will be considered a basic human right?
Why isn't it yet? Because essentially, humanity only grows by how much knowledge we accumulate, right? And almost all the knowledge we've accumulated is on the internet. So the internet is essentially our brain dump. Everything we know right now is on the internet. I think knowledge should be made available to everyone.
I'm looking forward to that so that I can, those of us who might want to, do some seeding.
Seeding? Seeding? I'm suspecting you. I'll keep quiet.
Are you scared of AI taking over our job soon?
My job or our jobs?
Your job.
Actually, if AI gets to the point where it can take away our jobs, then I don't think you should be worried about losing your job.
What should
There's
we be?
more things to be worried about. Maybe
At that
some
point in time,
Terminator,
yes,
Skynet
level.
scenario.
What's your all-time favorite book of any genre?
Harry Potter. Not gonna lie about it. I've read, and people who knew me from school will tell you, I was a ferocious reader. I read everything I came across. But Harry Potter,
Stole your heart.
it was a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you watching any series at the moment? If
Dracula,
so, Dracula.
Netflix.
Okay.
You should see it. It's
Netflix
awesome.
and chill.
It's on chill, man. More Netflix.
How do you decide which movies or series to start or jump onto?
Okay, so I have certain interests. I'm very interested in fantasy, adventure. My game informs it. I'm not really an action war kind of person, but I like adventure, like Harry Potter, fantasy. Those are what I tend to gravitate towards.
Okay. Tell us 3 things that make somebody a good developer.
3 things that make you a good developer. Being able to ask questions, being able to accept your mistakes, and finally, being able to solve problems.
I will try and meet those targets.
Simple targets, eh?
Yes. What do you tell employers who wouldn't hire you because of your hair?
I haven't met any.
You haven't met any yet.
No,
but let's assume you.
Someone says they
Yeah.
own it, your loss.
Okay.
Your loss, not mine. It's your loss.
Okay. How many countries have you traveled to so far, and which ones are on your bucket list?
Been to Germany, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Togo, Kenya, Uganda. That's it.
Which
Mostly
ones are
Africa. On my bucket list?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your mind can start running wild.
I know, right? But no, I'm looking towards Seychelles. I want to do Seychelles this year.
Okay. That's a good spot.
Yes,
Yeah.
either Seychelles or I think Zanzibar, maybe. Then
Where's
maybe,
Zanzibar? South Africa?
I think around that same
Okay.
area.
Is it a country?
It is. It's like its own nation, right?
Really?
Sorry, don't ask me on geopolitics.
Okay.
I'm not really that good.
The name sounds familiar, but
Yeah, Zanzibar is. I think it's a country, but
Okay.
it has like a king. Remember there was
Botswana?
this king. No, that's Botswana. Sorry.
okay. Yes,
Don't
we'll
mind
figure
me.
that out off camera. Anyway, all your kids should become developers. True or false?
I wouldn't say so. False. They should become what they want to be. But the one thing I'll drive them to be is to get a high-skill job, because Once you have a high skill job, then you become very relevant.
Yeah, in society.
Once you have low skill, then you are irrelevant. It's just a fact.
Those are the low skilled ones are the ones AI is coming for, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Ghana is the tech hub of Africa. True or false?
False. Extremely false.
In your
Majorly
opinion,
false.
In your opinion, which country do you think currently qualifies for that?
So when you say tech hub, you mean like a lot of startups, a lot of things going on, right?
Yes.
Right now, I would put it between Kenya and Nigeria. Okay. Nigeria is bigger, so definitely it stands to reason that they'll have more.
Yes.
But Kenya is denser; they have a lot in there. But I think it's been waning now. Most investment is going into Nigeria more than Kenya, unlike in the past. Yeah.
Here's your last 23.3 question. What is fire and why?
Fire.
Fire.
Whoopee!
Yes.
Fire. So FirePay is an application we're building for payments. It has two components actually. There's one to help process payments for merchants and developers. That's still not out yet. We're hoping to go out in the next month or two.
Okay.
We've
looking forward to that.
Yes, we finally had some things we've been waiting for. But then the FirePay app is an Android-only application that helps you automate your USSD. Okay. So if you go onto the Play Store and then you just type FirePay, F-A-Y-A-P-A-Y, shameless plug, forgive me, but you'd find it and then just configure your SIM cards. And instead of going and dialing *170# that one, this, it just does that. It has a very beautiful interface, allows you to select the person, the amount, enter your PIN, and
that makes things easier.
Way easier.
I'm curious.
It's way easier.
Will I be able to like create recurring?
Recurring payments, no,
yes.
We don't have such functionality yet because we do not store pins. So we ask you to do your own thing. But maybe in future, we'll look at it. If the demand comes, people want to set up payments that recur, we'll do that. Maybe scheduled payments. That would be a good
that would be
feature.
An interesting thing. So that maybe every month I can set my phone to say, buy a bundle or something like that. That would
That's
be really
actually
cool.
a very interesting
so that I don't have to do like a recurring thing. The networks can do it for me, but I don't trust them. The reason I don't trust them is that they will intentionally make it pass, deduct my bundle, and then be like, hey dude, your bundle is finished. So that you can
pay us some money.
Yes, give us
money.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, KhoPhi.
Stefan.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah,
I'm glad we finally did it.
I'm glad you also gave us the opportunity. We'll definitely come your way with more 23.3 questions some other time.
Awesome,
okay.
man.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Sure.